Guys, so we're here again with the 2008 Jeep JK over here, and today we're going to be working on the front brakes. We're going to show you guys how to change the pads and the rotors. And in our case, what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade them. We're going to put a bigger Dynatrac size on there, and we don't want to go too crazy and get like the Brembo style, because it's not like we're going to be racing in this thing. We just want a little extra stopping power. We don't want to go through the windshield. So yeah, let's get this going over here. I'll show you guys how to do this if you guys are looking to do it on your Jeep. All right, so what you first want to do is we're going to rotate this like that, so we got a little bit more room to work on over here. So we're going to take off the caliper, and that one should be a 13 millimeter. Get those two bolts off of the caliper itself, and then we'll pull this out. And then you guys will have your brake hose attached to it. We got ours out when we did the lift kit on it, because we knew we were going to change the calipers on it and change the rotors to the bigger one. So we left that off. But you guys, if you're using the same one, just leave that hanging to the side there. And then we got to press it in. And if you guys don't have one of these, great investment. This one's from Blue Point. It's a caliper piston press tool. This guy works real easy. Pretty much just put it inside of the piston like that. You get it inside that bracket, and then it comes right out. So yeah, this tool works real nice, and it's not that expensive. You can get them for pretty cheap. Probably look on eBay or something. And that's that. So actually this caliper, we're going to be reusing this one, but we're going to be painting it. The bracket, we get a new bracket with the kit because it's got a bigger rotor, but the caliper stays the same. All right, so now, speaking of the bracket, next we're going to take out this bracket, and let's see what size those are. It looks like these guys are 21 millimeters. Alright, so we got those out. We got this ratcheting wrench, makes it a little easier. Or you guys could use your gun and just buzz those out with the gun. Should have probably used the gun, make it a little quicker. It's too late now. All right, so got that out the way. And then our rotor comes right out. We went with the Dynatrac, the upgraded bigger rotors and pads on there. Just so that way we have a little extra stopping power. We got the bigger wheels, and we're going to be putting a lot of weight on this thing, so we don't need nothing too fancy. We're just going to jerk every time we hit the brakes. We want something to feel a little safer with. So that's the rotor for that one. So that's going to go in like that. We're going to start this out on the bottom and then get both of these started by hand. Yeah, when you guys do this, make sure your rotor's sitting flush. Otherwise, if it's hanging, it's hard to get it in place. So once we got our bolts started, then we can start tightening them up. We'll start with the bottom one. This one's going to be easier because that top one we need an open end wrench on it. Alright, so get this one tight. And then we'll get the top one tight. See, it looks like it'll fit now. So we got those all greased up. We'll put those back into place. And then we'll get the other one too. Yeah, so you want to make sure that they slide nice and easily like that. It's time to put the pads on there. So yeah, we got the set from Dynatrac with the pads. So let's see here, we'll start this back one in there first. There you got one in place. And make sure your rotor's sitting flush there. And now we'll get the other side. It's a tight squeeze. There we go, we got that. Alright, and now it's time for the caliper. In our case, we got the caliper out because we painted it. So we got to bleed the brakes. In your case, you'll have the hose still on the caliper and you won't have to bleed the brakes. Just make sure that once you're done with both sides, make sure you guys are go inside before you start it and pump the brake pedal a few times until the pedal gets nice and stiff. Otherwise, if you take off like that, who knows where you guys are going to end up. These are 13 millimeters. Our shiny brakes, and then we're going to put the hose on there and we'll be all good to go. Yeah, and Dynatrac, they don't bring these rotors in black, so we ended up painting those ourselves. And they brought us one set gray for the front and the other set for the back was just bare metal, which is not very nice of them. You figure you spend $1,000 on pads and rotors. The least they could do is bring them painted. It doesn't have to be black, as long as they're painted so that way they don't corrode. The last thing I want to do on a new set of brakes is see rust in them. So yeah guys, that's how you do the front brakes on a JK Wrangler. Probably going to be the same for any kind of Wrangler. So hope you guys liked the video. Hope it helps you guys out. Give us a like and subscribe if you can. We'd greatly appreciate it. And if you got any questions, drop us a comment below. Thanks, and we'll see you guys on the next one.